Hi guys! Oh my goodness, this looks super cool. I'm new at StreamYard, right? Yes, StreamYard, and this is not going away. Hide. I don't know. My screen is really small, but I'm excited to show you why I should think that what happened. It's like going in and out. Well, I'm excited before we get all this sorted out. I'm excited to show you that how to record your lessons is super powerful. Oh, share my screen. I am sharing my screen. Stop my screen. Share my screen. There you go. See, teachers go through this all the time. Okay, so could you see my? I have to go back. I am sharing my screen, and the bottom is not going away. So I'm going to try. I don't know if you can see my website. Can you see my website when I'm switching screens? Okay. All right. So I'm not going to be able to see the other one. Anyways, so this is what I'm going to hide it because I don't like that. Anyways, so my name is Manny Curiel. I work for Sci-Fair ISD. I am an EdTech coach. I have a content that I support, and then half the time I'm with technology. I'm always trying to push teachers to record their lessons because English is not my first language. And let me go back to my perfect. Okay, there you go. Just making sure this works. Now I don't see the chat like you said, but hopefully the sound is good since you haven't said anything. I love when teachers record their lessons because, like I said, English was not my first language. And I really, really struggled when I was trying to understand what my teacher was saying. And I just couldn't. I'm like, oh, I wish I could just pause and then let me think about what they said. Or sometimes, like my boss says caveat a lot. And now I know what caveat is, but before I didn't. And all I could think was like, what is caveat? What is caveat? So it's important that you record your lessons for your students. So I'm going to show you some of the cool things that you could do with your recordings, recording in Screencastify. So you'll go to my website, which is mannycuriel.com. Then you'll go to sessions, and I think the link is already in the comments or in the chat, not in the comments. I feel like I am on YouTube. See? Anyway, so you go to sessions, and this is my awesome presentation. Don't be shy. Record your lessons with Screencastify. Screencastify is awesome. It's very, very easy to use. That's how I started with all of my recordings. Okay, it's so perfect. See, I'm checking the sound. Alrighty, so this is called Genially. I love it. You're gonna love it. Look, are you ready? Are you ready? Look. Isn't it cool? So when you go into this little Genially slides that I have, and I'm showing you why I think recording your lessons it's important. And I have this video there that you can't hear the sound. But there's tons of benefits for teachers and so tons of benefits for students. And the number one thing is you will gain time. Yes, trust me. Because if you're in secondary, you're going to say it once, whole group. Well, as in whole group. And then you're going to be pulling your kids to really focus on who is in front of you. The 5 kids, the 6 kids that you have in front of you that are low, or they're mid kids, or they're high kids. You're not going to spend those 20 minutes saying the same thing. So if you record your lesson, your students are going to get the gist of it. And then when you get your low kids, you're going to spend your good 20 minutes with them. If you have your high kids, pull them first because you're going to spend about 3 minutes and then you're going to send them somewhere else. They're going to be doing some other activities that you would have planned. And that way you gain time. You're catering to who's in front of you. You're not teaching whole group in the middle of the line anymore. So that has got to stop, whole group. Okay, I'll go back. All right, so these are the benefits that I have. Now, I like recording and Screencastify, and I'm gonna go through this video because I'm gonna show you live. See? It's exciting when you record your lessons. So if you can see, I'm showing you how you're gonna get to Screencastify there, but I already have it, installed. If you go to the Chrome store It's going to be an extension that you install. And I pay for the unlimited because you should. It's not expensive, seriously. But the free version is amazing. The fact that now you can do GIFs and because it's GIF, it stands for graphic. It's an acronym. Graphic is okay, hard G. Anyways, so you have the Screencastify already installed in your Chrome browser. And then when you just click record, I like doing the desktop actually. It will start recording wherever you're at. It is super, super easy. So now let's do a little demo on, oh, wait, let me go back. Because we're going to do a demo on, oh, I pushed the wrong button. We're going to do a demo on Book Creator. So I'm going to show you how you're going to go into Book Creator. And I am not using my webcam because I'm using it for this StreamYard. I'm going to have my microphone on. Well, I don't know if it's going to work because it has my microphone on. Just pretend that you have your microphone on, okay? Because I'm using it for the streaming purposes. So you click record and look, it tells you share your screen, love it, and you have this little thing. I don't really care for it, but you can hide it, but it's easier for me just to stop it. So my tutorial will be like, go to Book Creator. You're gonna see the book that I made, that I started making. It is so cool. You create, because some teachers are like, where do I go? So just make it, you need to be able to do it for any student that you have or any teacher that you have, depending on, are you a teacher or are you a coach like I am? Okay, so sign in. And this was the trickiest part because I'm like, the first time I logged in, you have to sign up as a teacher. And now because I already have an account, it didn't do it. So notice that all of this is being recorded, okay? And then you will create a new book. You have different layouts. I pick landscape. And then from there, you get to do your cover. Now, I like things that move because static is just not my thing. So look, I can stop my recording. And it's automatically going to save in Google Drive. And look, it's already there. I love the fact that it's muted. Because when I'm in the office, like there's all these people that are listening to me. Okay. So from here, I'll pause it. Look, you can cut the beginning if you mess up, because sometimes I'm like, or the end, because, I don't want people to know that I tend to forget the shortcut to end the recording. Even though Neff sent me those little magnets, I'm like, I don't forget to look at them. So anyway, so you can cut the end. Look, save trim. Yes. And it saves it for you. You also have the editor that I plan on showing you, but I don't want to run out of time because I'm already in 10 minutes. So from here, there's other things that you could do. You can show it to, and I'm going to go back to a book reader, right? Let me see. If so far, I have perfect, I have comments. When is the kind of teacher low? Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm looking for questions. Hi, yes, around. Okay, all right. In the right corner. All right, just making sure that my mic is working. Okay, all right. Notice that I recorded a video, right? So I can put a cover. Let me go back to my books because I create a new book so I can show you how to make for the video that I created. So this is the book that I created. I put a video in here because I couldn't put a GIF. But look, if I play it and it says read to me, look how cool that looks. Book creator, yes. And I go next. And look, I can embed my little videos. So I can say, with the little video that I show you how to do into how to log in, I'm going to add it in my second page. So look, you can put your text. You can have your little video, and it will play your video. Hi guys, this is Manny, and I'm going to show you how you're going to be. How cool is that? So book creator, you need to make I need to be able to merge it into like Screencastify, like that. Like I'm going to show you how do you do it with that puzzle. So look, let's free an account, and you can have, and I want to show you how. So this is where I'm going to add the video that I just created, that I just show you. So I'm going to go to here, and I can add, import in my video that I know I didn't name it, but I already have one because I know it's going to take time to render. So I can say, no, it's in my drive because it's in my Google Drive. Because the video saved automatically into Google Drive. That is like the best thing ever. So I can click book, PA, if I can spell. There you go. Okay, so I already have the intro there. This is how to set up an account. And I can insert it in there, and it's going to take some time to render. And then once it's done, I just click on it, and I'm going to go like, boop, boop, and there you go. See, you can make a little super cool book into how to teach your students procedures, or I do it for my teachers. I mean, this could be a good way to teach my teachers how to do certain things, right? So recording with Screencastify is very easy. And the fact that it just puts it immediately into Google Drive is like, OMG, amazing. Okay, look at that. All right, then let's see that I have, this is the video. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my video, my recordings, because that's not the video that I wanna use. I recorded them in advance because it does take some time, like my internet is not cooperating. So, okay, I'm gonna go with like the intro. So let's say that I want to take this video, I'm gonna pause it because it gets distracting, at least for me. Look, whenever you are, remember that I clicked on stop sharing and it took me here. You can automatically send them to Edpuzzle, Wakelet, Classroom, and you have a lot more things that you can automatically send them to. One I really like is Edpuzzle, because if I click share directly with Edpuzzle, that recording, let's say that I recorded a tutorial or a lesson, and I need to get some data from that, because our instructions should be based on data. So that recording that you're going to do for your whole group, it's going to be into Edpuzzle, which is what I did. Okay, so notice that I already did it, but look, it's going to say book creator intro, and it's going to be uploaded into the Edpuzzle servers. But I already did it with the magic of cooking. I already have it here. It is exactly the same video. So I will click on Edpuzzle, and then you will start editing, and you can have questions, multiple choice, open-ended, you name it. It's amazing. It gives you data, and then from that data, you pull your small groups. Yes, ma'am. It is like amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so let's go back to my awesome video that I recorded in Screencastify, and I can also send it to Wakelet, which is, oh, never mind. Hold on. Once it's loading, you send it to Wakelet. It is like the Pinterest of the internet, but it is super powerful. So powerful that, look, I'll show you Wakelet. This is the video for Wakelet. That from here, you can see that in Wakelet, you have the link, video, YouTube, you can have Twitters, you have Google Drive, OneDrive, Flipgrid, you name it. It is like amazing. So from here, I'm gonna send this video into my awesome videos. Save to collection. It is already saved. Look at that. If I want to see the collection that I already did, because again, the magic of cooking, it's here. Look, that video that I recorded in Screencastify is there. It's so cool. I'm telling you, Screencastify is like it. You can also publish directly to YouTube, which is cool before you have to download and upload. You don't have to do none of that. None of that. It's all in there. Let's see, what else am I doing? Okay, now I'm going to Pear Deck. Before I go to Pear Deck, let me go to my StreamYard to see if I have questions. I'm just going to scroll up and see. Your screen is showing up blurry. Oh, I don't know. Probably the internet. What's the stream before? I'm trying to read as fast as I can. And you guys have, do you have other videos on YouTube? I have a whole channel. If you go to YouTube and you go to Manny Discotheque, which is my thing, you'll find all my videos. Manny Discotheque. That's a lot of Gelner 6. I will totally go to your class. I love going to classrooms. That's part of the job that I do. I love going to classrooms. It's awesome. I don't see questions. How do you can upload from Loom? I don't know Loom. I know Screencastify, and that works really good. Okay. Let me check my time. 15 minutes. How did you record yourself so small? Oh, that's with the green screen. So I had a green screen on the back, and I removed it, and I put myself in front of the slide deck. So, is there a limit on videos on Screencastify? No, Corrine. That is so cool. So you have unlimited. Before there used to be a limit. Now you have an unlimited 5-minute videos. What? That should be a hint how long your videos should be. Because then some teachers, they make like super long lessons or videos. I'm like, 5 minutes. If it's a really complex thought or something that you have to explain, do it in parts. Your brain can only hold so much information. When you guys go to YouTube because you don't know how to do something, the first thing you look at is how long this video is. And then if you look for a long video, I'm like, I'm not doing that. And you look for a shorter video. So if you have got to do a long video, do it in like volume 1 or the first section and then the second section and something like that. So your students can have like a mental break. 5 minutes, it's a long time. Like watch something that you don't understand for 5 minutes to see if you guys don't get like, So 5 minutes is good. And then you can download it as a gift, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the Screencastify. It's not cool. It's free. Yeah, Screencastify is free. It's free. You can record directly into Wakelet. Yes, if you have the Flipgrid integration in there, I've done that a couple of times. I'm not getting into Wakelet versus Padlet. People, this is not that compensation. Has a limit for free version. Yeah, 5 minutes. How long can this video be? 5 minutes. Can you show us a kid lesson? I have some recordings here from when I was a teacher. They're probably deep on the back in here. So basically just recording yourself like all of this. Oh, this is these are students that I recorded for high school. They're like there's like 3-4 years ago. Basically just recording yourself. I'm not going to be able to find it. I don't really want to go into all of those details. But you record your lesson with, let me say, do I have to share my screen again or you guys do the little magic? I don't know if you can see it. But when you click on the Screencastify button, and it's not doing it, I don't know why. There you go. You get to pick. Do you want to do your webcam only? Or you want to do your desktop. When you do your desktop, you can embed your webcam. And it used to be able to tell you where do you want your webcam, but now I don't know if it's going to let me. But let's try it. There you go. You can. Oh my God, you can see it. I think it's going to look all weird. You can move your camera up around. You can move it wherever you want to, or if you decide, you can just. Oh, there you go. So you can move your camera around if you want to, because sometimes you're covering content that you don't want to, or you can remove it. and it's recording your screen. So if district is sending you, I don't know, lesson plans or slides or whatever it is that they're sending you, you can show it there. You can create any, how to put this? Whatever you're teaching, put it on your screen. Or you can also, if you have a document camera, it's going to let you add it as a screen, because I did that as well. Instead of a well, you have to have it connected, obviously. But once you click on the Screencastify, it's going to ask you which camera do you want to use. Just like you see my microphone. What happened? Let me make sure that you can see my microphone. We see it. Okay, awesome. Oh, I don't want to see my video because it's silly. Let me go back here and I'll do it from here so I can see the comments. Okay, if you have a document camera connected, just like I have my microphone, look, I can select if I want my fanciful microphone or if I want the microphone that is from the computer. So you can select a document camera if you're modeling something on your desk. That is totally up to you. So what I did is I recorded some video. Let me go back. On Book Creator right here, right? I started because I didn't know if I could be able to share my camera. I have this here. If I open the editor, you're going to be able to stitch videos. So you can start with introducing to your students, hey, this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to cover, I don't know, compound words, or what is a heading, which my students was like, oh my gosh, they can't figure it out, right? So this is my intro video. And then I can add from my Google Drive, obviously, because Google Drive is like, OMG, I have nothing really saved on my hard drive. So Google Drive is like, the best thing ever. So Book Creator. Oh, there you go. So set up my account. And it's going to process the video. It's going to put it in my little timeline that I have here. You can create meaningful lessons for your students without really being there. Like you can start, like how we started in this presentation, is just you and your face talking to your students, and then you record a second video of you modeling what is it that you want them to do, either on your table with your document camera, or you do it on your screen. And this is going to, the editor is going to stitch it together, and you'll have one video. Isn't it cool? The editor is pretty cool. Of course, it's taking forever. So let me see if there's more questions. So Screencastify is when you record. I record lessons in Screencastify, but then Screencastify lets you, Alyssa Green, it lets you take those videos into other apps. And you saw how I use the videos I created in Screencastify, how I was able to take them, oh look, now it's here, into Book Creator. So if I go into play my book, this is just, I have the background. So this is a video that I recorded in Screencastify, and I just embedded it into my book. So yes, you can record using Screencastify and take them a whole bunch of ways, because it saves automatically into Google Drive. And I think that's super important, because a lot of the apps out there, it's going to ask you, do you want to, where is your video? And you select Google Drive and it's just there. That's why it's so awesome. How did you animate yourself? You can record yourself doing this in Screencastify and then you download it as a GIF. That's all you have to do. Wakeler is free. Yes, it's free. Is there any way to edit multiple? That I don't know. I think the total time is 5 minutes, because it's got to be some kind of in the server that how long the video can be. I haven't tried that. I think that a video that is longer than 5 minutes is, in my opinion, too long. But anyways, all right. let me go into Pear Deck and show you how you can do an awesome app smash with Pear Deck and Edpuzzle in slides. Because OMG slides is like, what? So now that I have the lesson that I recorded in Screencastify, oh, I have to share my screen. Do I have to share my screen? I just deleted. Okay, control. There you go. Oh, Control Shift T brings back your tab that I just closed. Okay, stop screen. I think I'm still sharing my screen. I'm new at this. You can see it. So hopefully somebody will help me on the background if it's not showing. Anyways, so the video that I recorded in Screencastify, right? I send it to Edpuzzle. Do you remember that? I click this button and it sent it to Edpuzzle, which is here. And then from here, I'm going to click on the lesson that I created, and I'm going to go to Assign. From here, you have public links. You're going to need this embed code at the bottom. Let me show you. It looks better in my little thing right here. So Edpuzzle and Pear Deck do an integration together. When you have the embed code at the bottom, which is here, it tells you that when you have the HTTPS, that's what you need. Here is showing you that I'm going to need everything up until the other little quotation marks before the framework for me to be able to embed it into Pear Deck. So let's try to do that. So you go into Edpuzzle, public links. I grab the link of the lesson that I already have in Edpuzzle. Control C. I'm going to have my Google Slides. And I have one already done just because I didn't know time-wise how I was going to do. I'm going to use add-ons and Pear Deck, and it's going to open Pear Deck to make it interactive. And this is going to be a website. When you click on website, it's going to ask you for a link. So that's the link that you grab from Edpuzzle. So you paste your link there, and here is your video lesson. How cool is that? That video that you recorded in Screencastify can be put in so many places. Love it. And you saw how easy it was. And then that's it. It goes bloop, 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 bloop. And there you go. Once you start your lesson, you'll be able to click there and it automatically sends you to the end puzzle. Super, super awesome. Just the fact that you have all these options for you to publish. Oh, look, and there's more. There's also Remind. I just don't have it because I personally don't use Remind with my teachers, so I don't have that. But you can also add Remind into this, into that list that you have. See, still processing. My internet is not cooperating with me. But anyways, so this video that I have here, which says Pear Deck, is showing you exactly what I did. And I understand that I went fast. I have 30 minutes to go through this, but all the videos are there. And I'm going to take the last 10 minutes to answer your super awesome questions. So let me go back. This is the last thing I did. And that's it. Yes! See, genially, OMG, amazing. All right, so let me go back to my StreamYard. And I have private chat. We see it. Okay. So the phone works. The microphone works. So let me start from the back. I have new comments. You made a GIF of myself dancing. Yes, that me dancing like this. It's just, it literally is a video of me doing this in Screencastify, and then you download it as a GIF. So it repeats itself over and over and over again. And then you just put a background with I use another tool because I needed a green screen. Thank you, Manny. Yeah, my website. I have tons of sessions there at the bottom. I How Smash Library in Screencastify. Yeah, you can literally, the videos that you're making Screencastify can be done. You can send them to anywhere. It is super cool. You can even send them directly to teachers if you want to. Like, let's go to the, I don't know, let me go back because I don't know what's in those little videos. Am I using one I already used? Okay, so from here, whoops, you can copy this shareable link and it's done. Like from here, it's unlisted, which is my preference. But you have multiple ways that you can share this link. So you don't have to go into Google Drive and change the viewing rights. You can do it directly from here. It is just so cool. So cool. Because it prevents you from doing lots of clicks. You guys have a lot of things to do. You don't want to be clicking. Oh, look, I already answered that, Sherry. Thank you. Why wouldn't you just put the video in your slides? Why use Pear Deck? Because Pear Deck makes them interactive. You can, let me see, I closed it. No, it's right here. So you have interactive slides that you can have because this is the little pair. I don't know if it's going to work, but if you click here and start lesson, it's going to give you like a student code. I'm going to do like instructor paste. So I'm going to be manning or pacing my students through the slides with that code. So whatever they see, whatever I have, that's what they're going to see. And there's going to be different elements, different types of slides that I can ask them to, like, I need to see how you are. And then you have like little dots and you can drag it. So it is, you see, that's the code that you give to your students and you start the lesson. So I don't have any of those slides right now, but that's the whole thing. It embeds, sure. It embeds into slides because it's an add-on. But you can use a mixture of like just slides. But if you want to interact with your students live without them messing what you already have, you use Pear Deck. It is really cool. And the free version is really awesome. Thank you, Erica. Upload the Google Classroom. Yes, well, we don't have access to Google Classroom because we have Schoology, but that will be really cool. Look, you can record your lesson and it automatically sends it to it. And I believe it creates an assignment for you. I believe. But yeah. Editing. Everybody's going through my green screen. Can you make, yes, Screencastify Ramona makes GIFs. So obviously I would not make a 5-minute GIF. I will do it, I don't know, like the ones I make for teachers, like how to, like for example, if I will create a tutorial that will be like 1 minute, I will turn that into a GIF so teachers can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, you can download it as a GIF. So if I'm here, this is download, and then you download it, as a GIF, as an animated GIF. Graphic interchange format. So that's how you will download it, and it repeats itself. So that's why it's cool. And it's free. That is in the free version. How awesome is that? Let me go back to my Manny, what did you? Oh, I was like chair, like taking on my camera. I'm like, I'm gonna change my shirt. Thank you, Dervera. Like, they noticed. They noticed. Is it worth upgrading to the basic version of Screencastify? I think so. You get the editor, and you get to do all of this sharing options. If I go into my personal, you're gonna see my email. From here, I don't believe, hopefully you still see my screen because I just totally changed it. I did not see, well, I've always had the premium version, always, just because Hello is amazing. So let me see what the free version looks like because I don't have the free version on my personal account. But I believe, let's say 5 minutes. I'm so good. Okay. I don't want to go through that. I think I have a video here already that I can, yeah. Okay, so look, on the options, I don't see any of the other features that you can have a wakelet or El Puzzle or any of those. And you can download still as a GIF. The export audio only is OMG awesome because you can import those audio files and you can put them into Google Slides, and you don't have the option to do that. See? So you should really look into getting the premium version of Screencastify. Yes, Susan. See, I'm telling you, it's super cool. Okay, new comments. Great. Thanks for everything. Yay! Teach remote. You're welcome. You made it easier. Can you review how to edit cut recordings on how you... Yeah, okay. Let me go back. I think I have one with an editor. It's just, okay, there you go. It was taking some time. That's why I didn't really do a whole lot. Okay, so you have one recording here, and this is my second recording, and I added it through the here. So if you have it in your computer or if you have it in Google Drive, which if it's a recording made in Screencastify, is going to automatically be in the Google Drive. From here, you can trim if you like, and look, it shows you, or you can use a little marker, and it shows you where you're going to be cutting or how you're going to trim it from here. Crop kick, it says done. And that should be another one, right? Hold on. It's not doing it for me right now. There you go, cropping. There you go. I like this feature as well, the little text, because I can say, click on teacher. Remember that whenever you log into Book Creator, there's a little tab on the back that says teacher. You have to click on that. So you can highlight that and make it like, I don't know, super bright. And make sure that, you know, they're looking at that whenever that, you know, comment shows. And this is your comment box. So if I need to find where the portion is, and look, I can make the text be super long if I want to, if I want that text to be shown throughout the video, or if I want to make it shorter and move it around. So that's, I think that's cool. How to add little text, you know, text boxes. That's the word I'm looking for. Alrighty, then let me look into more. You guys are awesome at sharing my screen. It knows that you have done it for a while. All right. Gulnara, I don't know about iMovie because we're not a Apple district. We just have Chromebooks and some Windows for, you know, secondary. My presentation link again, if you go to mannycuriel.com, Stacy, click on presentations, or I think they're copying and pasting on the comments. All right, let me go back. I appreciate you sharing. Yay! It's exciting. Hi, I'm from Toronto, Canada. Thanks for all the information. It's great. I'm definitely going to. Yes, thank you, Joanne. You record your videos. Like, honestly, I saw a big, huge improvement from my students when I was recording my lessons, because sometimes when they're at school, they're not ready to learn. They're thinking, my best friend doesn't like me. I don't want to be, you know, this and that. I don't want to be lonely in this world. I taught first grade, okay? So they were thinking the world is going to end with everything. So they're not ready to learn. But if you have that video, you know, maybe they're ready to learn whenever they're at home, or they're ready, you know, in a few minutes. Who knows, once they get all that sorted out. But you make your content available to them 24/7, especially to parents, because this is the one thing about homework that I struggle with. Parents were teaching their students the best they could because that's what, as a parent, you do. But then me as a teacher is like, no, that's not how we do it. It's going to get all confused. So the student is like, okay, do I follow what my parent is doing or do I follow what my teacher is saying? I just don't understand. The kid gets frustrated. Then everybody gets frustrated. So if you record your lessons and then you push it to however, you're sharing those videos with your students, the parents see the vocabulary that you're using and they're able to support you into the learning of your students. Their kid, not your student. So you see what I mean? And it is awesome. It becomes like a really good solid foundation for the student and the parent. My parent used to tell me, Mr. Curiel, oh my gosh, I can hear you. And my child is laughing and is learning at the same time. So I make my videos crazy because I can tell teachers, you're not gonna look crazier than me. My boss judges me, my team judges me, and my videos are shown through the entire district. Okay, we are a 91 campus district. We are a huge district. Everybody's just like, Manny's crazy. And I don't care. You do it for your students because it's not gonna be broadcasted everywhere like mine do, but yours is not. So you just do it from the comfort of your classroom. So you do it for your kids. Yes, Susan. Oh, my first graders. They're not top, third, and second, so they're all the same. Screencastify does not translate. No. You can push it, you can record in Screencastify and then push it to YouTube, and YouTube will not translate, but it will give you closed captioning. So that's as good as you will get. I do my own translations. Oh, well, I speak Spanish, so I just do my videos in Spanish for my parents. So, thank you, Elizabeth. I get all happy. Yeah, just because I'm thinking that, oh, I need to end, right? Private chat. Well, let me know. You said at 40. Oh, I have 40 minutes? I'm not sure. I'm in La La Land. I go 1,000 miles an hour. So that's why I put my videos in there, just because I know I speak sometimes kind of fast. But you can go back and watch them again. You see, that's something that your students will be able to do. Because sometimes we get so excited about what we do that your students will be like, okay, what did you take? And then I have to go back and watch it. The same way that when you watch a movie twice, you see, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. I'm telling you, recording your lessons is OMG amazing. Okay? And then now with this hot mess that we're living through, you don't have a choice. Hello, goodbye. How do you see student responses? I'm guessing you're talking about Edpuzzle. You have to create an Edpuzzle account, and then you go into the grades, and you see all the responses, depending if it's on multiple choice or which gets graded automatically or open-ended. But they do it. Thank you, Madeline. It's like, you're so happy. You see, when you teach, when you're like happy, like, your kids will like it because you like it. I'm going back. Let's see. Okay. It's a wrap. See, I was just trying to read my questions because I know you can go back into my presentation that I had on my website. You can always go back and look at the videos. All the tutorials that I did live, they're there. So you can go back and look because I recorded them in Screencastify, right? So thank you for having me. You can chat with me during, in Twitter. Find me on Twitter as at Manny Discotheque, which is right here. And make learning fun. That's my whole point. It should be a party. Let's party disco in the classroom. So thank you for having me. Like, do I just, when you come back, do I just sign up? So I don't know if I just leave the studio.